This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we are learning about item model group. We are learning about item model group. Let me go back. This item model group, inventory management, setup, inventory, item model groups. Okay, here we have discussed about these checkboxes. Now, yesterday I have discussed only one this checkbox. Now today we'll try to understand these checkboxes. Okay, particularly these two, FIFO date control, backward from ship date. Okay, for this, so look at this one. If it is two checkboxes are enabled or disabled, it was clearly given the example. Okay, so the first option is these two checkboxes are cleared. So here we have created a purchase order with batch number, another purchase order with batch number, another purchase order with batch number. Okay, ship dates are, this is Feb 2, Jan 1st and March 3rd. These are the three ship dates. Means we are going to receive this material first. Next we are going to receive this material. Next we are going to receive this material. Okay, now so if it is two checkboxes are, the first checkbox is like two checkboxes are cleared, means both FIFO date control and backward shipment date both are disabled. Then see, if both are cleared, then first batch number, system will blindly follow the batch number. You have not selected any checkboxes, then system will take the first batch number. Okay, we'll consider the first batch number. This is for reservation. Okay, for reservation it will consider first batch number. If it is date controlled, enabled, and this is not enabled, only first checkbox is selected, then in this which one is the first date control? This one. So 1001 batch will be reserved against the material. Okay, if both are selected, then 1002, the latest one, will be reserved. So usually, look at this one, usually we will select FIFO date control for the reservation. Here reservation means it may be for the sales or it may be for production process. For production process means for the sales or production process, the stock will be decreased. So in that case, usually The best practice is FIFO date control. That means the first, when like first item, which item we are going to receive from the vendor, that item will be reserved. So the best practice is this one. So this is majorly, it may not be much benefitable in sales process. Sales process you can observe and you can verify, but for production process, it is without your manual invention or your interaction. You need to understand this date control. Means system should pick this, system should depend on this material, because we are going to receive this material first. Understood? This is date control. This is for reservation, before date control and backward shipment date. Is it clear or any doubt in this? So best explanation it was. Anyone please respond. Are you able to follow or still not able to?
Hey, good morning, Satya.
Yeah.
Ali here. So when we enable these two checkboxes, system automatically do the reservation?
No. Sorry, 1 second. If you if you enable this checkbox, yes, it will be reserved. Yes, it will be reserved. That is the reason we are selecting.
Okay,
Because
so the moment I
what,
create a
yeah,
sales order for that item, system will
yes,
reserve,
please.
okay, this particular
Yes, please.
this particular
Your voice is
item.
broken, Ali. Yeah.
Now is okay?
Yeah, it is fine now.
Okay, so it means the moment I create a sales order for item A for shipment, let's say in April or May, if based on that one, system will automatically create a reservation line that this particular purchase order is reserved for this particular sales order line.
Yes, because you are enabling this reservation. This is a reservation.
Okay.
So majorly this is most important for like MRP. If you are running this MRP, at that time it is required, because
So actually,
if you are not
asking
reserving
for the same MRP. So if there is any change in the sales order, it will say that we have to change that particular purchase order, right? Only. Hello. Hello.
hello, am I audible?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Okay, fine. So actually, like for the production process, this kind of if it is MRP is running, and for the production process, if it is a small piece is missing, it will be a heavily impact in the production delivery, production process. Just I will give you, for this I will give you a normal example. In when I read one of the story, it's not like story, it is real. So actually, in the cinema movie shooting, there is a cap required, one cap. So assistant director or someone whoever is assigned that cap was, he forgot to bring that cap. Okay, it is completely remote area, it is not in the city, it is outside city, it is completely remote area, maybe of some forests or something. Then cap is required. So everything was set in the like in this location. So almost like producer spend almost 5 to 10 lakhs rupees, but the cap is not there. Everything is available. Because of this cap, the shooting was postponed to tomorrow. Just this is I read in one of the instant. So that is that much important, even small cap. So in the same manner, whenever you are doing production process, whenever you are doing production process, it is a small piece of items. If it is missed, then production will be delayed further. Okay, so that is the reason in the production process, reservation is important. It should be reserved against that production order. So then if you enable based on your requirement, maybe like production consultants, they may know depth knowledge about this functionality. So majorly it will be used for MRP process, depending upon your requirement. Okay, fine. Next, same batch selection and consolidate requirement. Same batch collection means here I don't want to select 2 items from this. Suppose there is 8 items are required or 7 items are required. I don't want to select this 5 items in and 3 items from here. If it is that condition is, if you want, you can enable this checkbox. Same batch selection. Okay, same batch selection. So if it is the same batch selection is enabled, then only it is consolidation requirement is available. Okay, so this is like consolidate requirement means this I have not used much. Let me recollect. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is actually like feature requirement. Feature like feature inventory can be reserved. What is this feature inventory? Give me 1 second. Actually, I have not explained to you about reservation. Am I right? I have not explained to your batch. I remember. Let me explain that reservation also. Here, if you enable this checkbox, it is feature inventory reserved. What is this feature inventory reservation? Okay, this is for feature inventory reservation. We can enable if you want. So this, what is this feature inventory reservation means? I will explain it. Give me 2 minutes time. Like otherwise 10-15 minutes time. I need to explain reservations also, because before this one, I need to explain what are the different types of reservations available in the system. Of course, reservation is very small functionality in Dynamics AX. It may be required like in some companies, they may require different functionality. Then they will do like customization. But what is available in Dynamics AX? Let me explain you. Okay, just I'm parking these points. Once again, we'll discuss these points and we'll come back. So here, reservation. So reservation is, there are manual reservation in Dynamics AX. What are the different types of reservations available means? Manual reservation, automatic reservation, and then explore. These are the 3 types of reservations are available. Okay, so where it is available? Accounts receivable module, setup, accounts receivable parameters. In this, we have Manual reservation, automatic reservation, explosion. These are the three types of reservations. Very small topic. Let me explain you. What is this manual reservation? Manual reservation means we need to do reservation. We need to do reservation manually. What it means? So let me show in the sales order process, because for next process like warehouse management too, reservation is also required. So let me show this one. So I'm selecting customer, site and warehouse. So selecting item, suppose let me map C001. Whether the stock is available or not, I don't know. Let me verify. 5 quantity. Okay, C001 is on hold. Otherwise, I will take 1000 item. Okay, so let me show. Let me go to that item, product information management, released products. 1000 item on hand inventory. Here, total physical inventory is 410. Available physical also 410. So available physical, it is 410. Okay, available physical 410. Now what I will do, look at this one. I'm doing reservation. Inventory reservation. So you can click on reserve lot. What happened? 1 second. Five quantity. Oh, stock is not available. That is the reason it is not doing reservation. Give me 1 second. Let me verify. I think it is stock is available in warehouse 13. Yes, so warehouse 13. So let me go back to this and let me map 13. Now if you click on reservation, so here it is reserved lot. What happened? It was automatically reserved this quantity. Now if you look at this on hand inventory, if I'm refreshing, look at this one. 410, 5 is reserved, physical reserved, and available physical it is 405. So already 410 it is available inventory in my warehouse. 410 is available. but 5 quantity was reserved against this sales order. Okay, this is manual reservation. This is manual reservation. If you want automatic reservation, we can map in accounts receivable module, set up accounts receivable parameters. We have option called automatic. If you map automatic, what happened? Every order whenever you are creating, it will be reserved. So the reason here, suppose if you map automatic, then indirectly first sales order I have received, second sales order I have received, third sales order I have received from the customer. Automatically the stock will be reserved for the first order automatically, but I don't want like that. In that case, I cannot use this automatic. I will map manual only. As and when it is required, I will do reservation this kind, like this. Understood? What is the difference between manual and automatic? So if it is manual, you are doing manually reservation. In this case, sales order 1, sales order 2, sales order 3. So I can reserve the stock sales order 3. First I have received 1, 2. I don't want to deliver the material. This is not a priority customer to me. I would like to dispatch the material for the customer created a sales order 3. Then I can do reservation. Understood? I can do the reservation. So if you map automatic, then it will be reserved first this material, then it will be reserved for this material. If the stock is not available, you cannot dispatch to this customer if it is automatic reservation. So I don't know your business, like I mean to say customer business. Based on the customer business, you are going to take the decision whether you want manual or automatic reservations for the sales orders. Clear this manual and automatic first, or any doubt in this? Anyone, please? Hello?
Yes, Satya. So is it only or at the sales and receivable, or we can do it for customer and items also? I mean, on that one, that this particular customer we can do automatic reservation, and for this one we do manual, or is it just at one place on the sales and receivable parameters?
It is in only like ER parameters only. We don't have reservation for specific customer. If I'm receiving, that kind of setup is not there. Let me try. Let me verify, because I never I never faced this ask till now. 90% as per my knowledge, it's not there. But let us verify. So I will go to customer. Because as and whenever any person is asking, then only we will verify that small things. All right. Contact information is nothing. So please help me. Along with me, please go through this one. Reservation, something somewhere is available. Sales demographics, it may be. It's not there. Sales orders, no, as per my knowledge. Payments, not there. Financial dimensions not required. Warehouse, it is warehouse management 2. Inventory and delivery. Again, it's customer reservation. So the priority is customer, am I right?
Yeah, because generally you want manual, but for this particular customer, you want whatever is in inventory, we want to use that one.
Yeah, yeah. So no, it is not available.
Okay.
Customer wise. Let me verify product wise, item wise reservation. I don't think so. Yes, but let me verify. As I told you, like majority times, like we need to do customizations. Like reservation functionality is very small in Dynamics AX, because when I attend the interview, they requested like this. So they did customization a lot. After that, when I check with my friends in that company, they did a lot of customizations in the reservations. Mhm.
Okay, fine. I don't think it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there. Okay. So now, so you have explained like manual and automatic. It is simple. Next, what is this explosion? What is this explosion? Here, explosion means if you select explosion, explosion means we know like already BYM. In the BYM, there is a header and bottom, like raw materials. Am I right? So here, if you enable this explosion, it will be reserved the raw material. If you select normal, it will be reserved header item. If it is explosion, it will be reserved for raw material blocking. So explosion is most important once again for production process, because the same item, if I'm selling items and I'm consuming in my production process and I'm making one another item. If suppose for my production it is required, if I'm selling that item, it will be create problems. Am I right? Understood? Hello? Understood about this explosion? Explosion is reservation of the items in the line level, like in the BYM line level. Like if you are not selecting, it is a header level. By default, it will be header level reservations. Got it? Hello? Are you able to follow me? Yes or
Header
no?
level means FG, the finished good that we are producing.
Yes, yes. So by default, the finished goods. By default, if you select manual or automatic, it will be like a finished goods reservation. This explosion is, it is for raw material reservation, because this raw material, whatever line level BWM is doing, if you are selling the same item and if you are using in your production process, then the consumption may be through sales process or maybe through production. But if you are selling, suppose by mistakenly you sold that item, but that is required for production, it will create problems. In that case, you can use explosion. Got it? So this actually, like for simple process we can do it, but majorly it is required for MRP process. So that's why like production consultant will learn and require a different functions a lot about this reservation or item model group here also, whatever we are discussing. Okay, so clear these three topics, like these three reservations: manual, automatic, and explosion. Very small function. But after that, I want to explain you one more functionality. what is that? So here we are doing reservation. Fine. So if the stock is available, you are doing reservation. I am able to understand, it is simple. Now upcoming stock also I want to reserve. Upcoming stock, I mean to say, first I'm purchasing from one vendor or second vendor, third vendor, the same item. Then against whenever I'm receiving that item, I would like to dispatch that material to one specific sales order. I want this reservation, upcoming material also I want to reserve. If you want like that, then there is one more checkbox. This is whatever we have discussed. It is in accounts receivable parameters. It is existing item reservation, like, or in sales order also you are looking here. It is whatever you are mapping, manual, automatic, and explosion. It is for existing stock. So in the sales order also it is available actually. Give me 1 second. Yeah, here. Okay, this is normal. Now upcoming stock also I want to reserve the stock. I mean, if I created a purchase order, that purchase order quantity also should be reserved. That is my requirement. Okay, here in on hand inventory, on order. On order means I have, if I create a purchase order, this will be available in on order. This stock I want to reserve, then ordered reserved. Okay, so now let me create one purchase order, normal purchase order for this item, and let me show where it is showing. And like I will do this upcoming order quantity also reserved. Okay, it is a small function. Let me show you that one also. I'm going to create a purchase order. So for T&L consultant, you need to do from procurement sourcing. Both are same. Okay, I'm creating a purchase order. Clicking new. From Monday onwards, I will start warehouse management 2. Please join without fail. 1 and 13 I'm entering here. Click OK. So 2 quantity I have entered. If I entered like this, what happens? Look at this one. If I refresh, it is showing ordered in total. Sorry, this one is ordered in total. It was showing in ordered in total. 405 is the available physical. 410 and 5 I have reserved for one sales order. Then it is 405. From this 405, 2 I'm going to receive material ordered in total. So available for reservation, it is 407. Okay. Now actually the amount is, the stock is available. Now what I will do, I will create one purchase order. Okay, one more purchase order, but enabling that checkbox. Let me show that checkbox first, where it is available in inventory management. Inventory management parameters. Reserve ordered in item. 1 second. So here, reserve ordered items. So if it is disabled, you cannot reserve the material for the upcoming stock. If you enable this checkbox, you can reserve upcoming stock also. Okay, so first one is I will make like disable. Then anyhow we have this item. What I will do for warehouse 11, I will do it. So now if I go to on hand inventory, it is ordered in total. It is showing ordered in total. Okay. Otherwise, I will take which is not available, stock is not available, so that you can understand clearly. Give me 1 second. Let me verify which item has no stock. Just give me 1 second. Okay, this is D007. We don't have any stock. We don't have any stock. So the scenario is I have disabled this checkbox. I have disabled this checkbox. Now in accounts receivable parameters, it is manual only. Manual. Okay, and now for this D007, on hand inventory, it is nothing available. It is 0. Now I will create one sales order. Let me create sales order. For D007. Suppose 10 quantity. I'm entering 10 quantity. I have entered 10 quantity. Now if I refresh, so it was created. It is on order, means sales order quantity on order, total available minus 10. So I need 10 quantity to dispatch this material. To dispatch the material to the customer, I need 10 quantity. Now I am doing this for, let me remove. I have created a sales order. Okay, fine. Now I'm creating a purchase order D007 without checkbox. I mean to say, let me show inventory management, what we have enabled, what it was disabled. Inventory management parameters. This checkbox is reserved items, ordered items is disabled. Now I have created one item. No problem. This is only just a warning message. So this is actually, let me refresh. Look at this one. Ordered in total is 1, minus 10 is available. Okay. Now if I create one more sales order, suppose, then it will not, still it is not reserved, ordered in total, it was not reserved for this customer. Okay, now I will enable this checkbox. I have enabled this checkbox, like reserve ordered items. Reserve ordered items I have enabled. Still it is there. Now what I'm doing, I'm creating a purchase order, a new purchase order. What happens, it will show. What it will show in the on hand inventory. Let me show you. So I'm selecting vendor, site and warehouse, D007. So I will do for 5 quantity. I have created one more purchase order. Okay, no problem. It is not authorized. So if you don't want this error message, let me remove this warning only. So you know this one, am I right? Then it will not show that warning message continuously. Now look at this one. See, this available for reservation is here. Okay, let me create one more. I will make it 15. If I make it 15, what happens? Sorry. Then I need to create this sales order. Give me 1 second. I would like to show a small check, like I want the material should be available here. Okay, for that I'm doing. Let me delete this quantity. Now, if you refer, sorry, it is whether we have enabled this checkbox or not. Inventory management. This is reserved. Reserved ordered items.
But for that sales order is not automatic, right? It's still manual there on the sales order.
That is manual. That is fine. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Okay. 1 second. Ordered can be reserved. Okay. Then in that case, I will do a sales order and I will do like reservation. It will be reserved. Yeah. Yes, you are right. Let me do that sales order. I have deleted that quantity. Let me add this one. D007. So I will do for 5 quantity. Now I will try to do the reservation. Then it will be reserved. So now it was reserved. Now, because the stock is still not received, it should not reserve here, physical reserve. Now it will be reserved, ordered reserved. Yes. Understood? The stock is not available by default, but we are reserving against the purchase order quantity. That is ordered reserved. Understood? This is for this checkbox. Like, sorry, that inventory management parameters, the checkbox, if you enable, it will be reserved against ordered quantity also, purchase order quantity also. Clear? Of course, reservation functionality, whatever it is available in Dynamics AX, it is a small function only. Okay, so if there is a dependency on your client requirement for reservation, like in-depth functionality, then you need to do a customizations as per the customer requirement. Okay, so so these are reservations. Now we have deviated from the functionality which we have started earlier. First, it is in item model group. In item model group, give me 1 second. What happened to this? Okay, no problem. It's there. Inventory management, setups, item model groups. So this requirement is if you click on edit. So if you enable this checkbox, and here this is select this if future inventory that will be reserved for sales order lines should be considered into a single requirement. Okay, this is consolidation requirement for future reservations also. If you want, then you can enable this checkbox. Okay. These are the checkboxes most important. And one more thing, this quarantine checkbox I have not explained. Quarantine management. What is this quarantine management? Means quality orders and quarantine orders. Before, if you want to create product receipt, like suppose I'm receiving purchase order, I'm receiving the material. At that time, before receiving material, if you want a quality order should be created, then automatically it will be created. Before dispatching or before receiving material, if you want like a quality check, you can enable. So this checkbox I will explain you during quarantine process, like quality checks. After 1 week or 10 days, after 1 week, I'm going to explain you that one. It is a small functionality once again, quality order and quarantine order. At that time, I will show you, I will explain you this function. This is a small function. Okay. So clear about these checkboxes. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not expertise. I am not sure about this checkbox. Purchase requisition, registration, vendor batch purchase registration. I'm not much know about this checkbox. This also. What is the purpose? I have not used. But these checkboxes are important, and these checkboxes are important. Okay. So I'm stopping here. So just I will introduce what is this warehouse management to today, but in depth I will discuss with you on Monday onwards. This is one of the most important module. I'm speaking about warehouse management 2, this one. Okay. So what is this actually? Warehouse management 2. Or some people they are using ADW, Advanced Warehouse Management. Advanced Warehouse Management. This is on top of this. So we are doing purchase order, product receipt, and then vendor invoice. This is a normal scenario we are doing. Of course, there are so many steps inside, like receipt list, register, like registration and then product receipt and then invoice. Okay, now so actually the process is purchase order, then registration, and then product receipt and invoice. So here registration means your employees or your delivery boys, they are picking the material from outbound area to your premises. What it means, give me 1 second, let me show you practically with example so that you can understand. I want images, I'm sorry. So here let me take one example, perfect example with a good image. I want together because outside it is showing, inside it is showing, together it is not showing. See, look at this one. So the material will be coming to your premises through truck or something. Now you need to move the material from here truck to your in-house. Am I right? The material should be moved from like even in your like inbound area to your warehouse. So for that we need to create a work. We need to create a work for this reservation process. Registration process. We are creating a work and we are completing the work. That is warehouse management too. The work will be created and delivery boys will move the material from this place to in your warehouse. For that in-depth analysis about this work process, we need to understand warehouse management too. Understood? High level information. Work should be created and work should be completed. For that process, we need this advanced warehouse inventory, advanced warehouse management too. So to do this one, we need to create one load and then work will be created. Load is the material or truck. From the truck material, we are moving the material from one place to another place. So if you are doing work, location is must. From location to location. Load is the material box. The material or box is load and work is your task you need to execute, and from which location to which location, from location to location. That is location also, it is most important in the system. To do all these things, we need location directive. Location directive is a kind of supervisor that will monitor how the work is progressing. It is a kind of a planner. Location directive is a supervisor, and it will suggest from which location you need to take and to which location you need to keep the material. That is location directive. Location is like from where you need to take and from where you need to put, where you need to pick the material and where you need to put the material. That is location. So work is completed by delivery boys using mobile devices. They will complete the work. Understood? You are going to learn this topic on Monday. Load, work, location directive. This is for sales process. In the same manner, sales order process. Sales order creation, we are doing picking list and then picking list registration, and then packing slip, and then invoice, customer invoice. Now instead of this one, we are doing like sales order. We will do the reservation because you are moving material from one place to another place. It should be reserved. Then you need to create load, need to create shipment, need to create wave, need to create work, and you need to finish that one. Then you will do the packing slip and then customer invoice. So here it is load and work, only two. Here it is load, shipment, wave. Shipment means to whom you want to dispatch the material, means customer address. Based on the customer address, shipment will be changed. Wave means internally from which direction to which direction. From which direction to which direction you need to move. You need to take the material from inside warehouse, and you need to keep in the somewhere else to dispatch. That is wave. Work is like the delivery boy should be execute this task. Okay, load, shipment, wave, work. Okay, in detail I will explain you. I have introduced the terms, new terms today, but I will discuss from Monday. Please don't miss this class. It is most important, like warehouse management too. It is most important. Fine, I'm stopping here. We'll connect once again Monday at 6 a.m. IST. New topic, most important topic. Please don't miss the class. See you. Bye.